Let's talk about privacy. As Americans, we feel that privacy is something guaranteed to us as an inherent right, and we find it aversive when the government or corporations or other citizens invade our privacy. It's even been decided in Supreme Court cases like Griswold v. Connecticut or Roe v. Wade that privacy is actually guaranteed us by the US Constitution, and as high school students, we tend to feel our privacy is extremely valuable. We live in an age defined and redefined by technology. Everything we do, every decision we make, is done in accordance with, is influenced by, and is broadcast by the various social media platforms to which we subscribe. Have a baby? Great, post it on Facebook. Ear infection? Make sure your Twitter followers know. Did you get proposed to? Who cares as long as it's not on your Vine? Every detail of our lives is cast into the perpetual cacophony of social media oversharing. And for many, this age of technology has called into question the idea of privacy. What value does privacy have? What does privacy mean? Is privacy even achievable anymore? In June of 2013, these questions were drawn to a point when ex-NSA contractor Edward Snowden leaked that the National Security Agency had been accessing information from customers of Verizon, Facebook, and Google. Millions and millions of people's lives were affected by this, and their privacy called into question. As the months continued, information continued to leak, and it even became apparent that the NSA had accessed phone records using wiretapping that broke their own rules of surveillance. In short, the NSA surveillance scandal brought forth the discussion of privacy and whether it was really attainable in the age of social media. But the most disturbing aspect of the NSA scandal wasn't the surveillance itself per se, but the fact that opposition to the NSA seemed surprisingly muted. Poll numbers taken in August from the Washington Post and ABC News showed that 74% of respondents felt that their privacy had been invaded by the NSA. And yet, to date, no significant change has been made. What good are poll numbers if they lack any significant action to back them up? Now, the news of the NSA surveillance scandal doesn't mean that we're headed toward some sort of dystopian Orwellian surveillance state, but the fact that there's this air of apathy, especially among young people like high school students, is unsettling. And as time passes, the extent that we know about the NSA scandal just continues to expand and expand. For example, world leaders like the Prime Minister of Germany and of France have come forth with knowledge that the NSA hacked into their personal phone numbers. The longer we comply with the NSA's policy of surveillance and hacking, the more dire the consequences will become for US citizens. As young people, as young Americans, as high school students, it's time to renew our interest in the right to privacy. And it's time to stop being complicit with the NSA surveillance and the state of privacy as it exists today. Enough is enough. Aaron Holmes, Odyssey Online.